Hey everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Rose Shiwever. I'm a Namibian YouTuber living in China, and I've been in China already for 7 years. And I love sharing, I love talking, and that's why I have this YouTube channel. So welcome to my YouTube channel. Please do subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. In today's video, we are talking about a girl's one and only precious experience that no one else in the world but girls do experience. Today I'm talking about my menstrual experience or periods experience. Like every month girls go through this period. Like we have a monthly circle that is called menstrual circle, and I just wanted to share my experience. And the reason why I want to share this is because I know, like, we have so many crucial topics that we don't talk about, things that we just don't talk about, and I want to just break that barrier, like talk about things that people don't talk about. I mean, let's create the discussion, let's talk, let's communicate, and just, as I was saying, let's talk about things that we feel mostly uncomfortable about, because this is our life, and it's only us who, how can I say, it's only us who can indulge, you understand? So today I'm talking about my menstrual circle experience, and let me just get started because my camera might switch off, or I don't have enough space on my SD card. So let me just get started with the video. So when I first started experiencing my menstrual cycle, that was when I was in 5th grade, like in grade 5 back then. In grade 5, I would say I was maybe 11 years old. Yeah, I was definitely 11 years old. And at the beginning of the whole journey of my menstrual cycle, like that first time when I experienced it, it was not really a shock, because myself growing up, I was just already matured for my age. But of course, my mother always used to tell us, that my mother, it was not my mom, I think it was at school. We learned it in natural science, where we learned about, did we learn it in natural science, or how did I really know about this? I think it's my mom who started telling us about, okay, there'll be a period where you'll see something in your underwear, and if you do, please do tell me about it. And so right then, oh sorry guys, I'm really close to the road. So right then, I was aware about it. I think my mother mentioned it, or I read it somewhere, or at school we learned about it. But right away, that's how I found out. So after that, then the first time when I really encountered my first period drops on my underwear, it was nothing really clear. It looked more like my underwear was dirty, or I had something dirty coming out, you understand? So it was on my underwear, and it looked so dirty, and I'm like, okay. And it was not heavy floor, so it was not like a shocking thing. So gradually, and when I experienced that, I think I told my mom. I quite didn't remember, because it was not so dramatic. So eventually, I had to tell my mom, of course, and then she gave me these big pads, like so big pads that I have to put on my underwear. And so after that, it was nothing really dramatic, and it was not painful, and it was not like red blood. It was just something shady coming out. And eventually, when I started growing, like ending of primary school, going to high school, that's so right when it started. Of course, my mother was involved. Oh my god, guys, sorry. My mother came into the picture, started telling me about it, like, okay, this is a period where you're grown up, and don't play with guys, because if you play with guys, you will get pregnant. And I'm like, okay. So, well, getting to know them, after knowing that if you experience a first period, that means you're grown up and you're ready to your womb is ready to welcome a baby. So that's what my mom told me. Okay, fine. When I was young, it was not, having my periods was not really always dramatic, or I didn't really experience the struggle of the whole thing until when I'm like grown up. And of course, getting periods is something that every woman experiences every month, and it's just something that you have to go through. You don't have a choice. You have to go through it because you're a woman. And for me, it's definitely it's something good, because it signifies that I'm a girl, but at the same time it comes with all the hardships. Despite the fact that everything in life has hardships, I should highlight what are the hardships that as a woman we go through when we are experiencing our periods. Definitely for me, the highlight of it all, it's like stomach cramps. Whenever I'm having my periods on the second day, I'm always having like so much painful stomach cramp, and I would like experience that and feel so much pain that I just want to stay in bed until that whole pain goes away. And one funny thing, I don't even want to take painkiller. I feel like taking painkiller it's kind of diluting the whole thing that you're supposed to be like experiencing as a woman. Were we supposed to be suffering like every month? Do we have to take painkillers? That's one question that I would ask a sister out there, like, should I take my painkillers when I'm on my period, or should I just take it naturally like that? For me, I prefer taking it naturally. That feels like it signifies the fact that I'm a woman, and yeah, we can go through anything, you know. So definitely the pain, stomach cramps, that's something. And also it comes with moodiness. Like every month I have to have that point in life where I just break down, think about everything that is going on, like everything bad that is going on. I'll start crying. I'll just think. Yeah, so I was saying that every time I'm on my period, I don't feel like it's good for me to take painkillers, because I just don't feel like that's what I was supposed to be doing. But I've realized over time that keeping myself warm when I'm on my periods really do help. And also like drinking a lot of hot water, taking a lot of soups. I would make myself like potato soup or something like that, just keeping myself warm and keeping the whole body warm. It will really help, because actually I realize myself when I have the pain, it's when a bloody big thing is coming out. That's what makes my body to contract, or my abdomen kind of contract, and that. So, and also I realize another thing is exercising also do help reduce the pain of the contractions or the stomach cramps whenever I'm on my period. However, I would always have cravings, like when I'm approaching my periods, I'll always have cravings like wanting to eat a lot of sweet things like ice cream and stuff like that. And what else? I would just want to eat a lot of food and want to get a lot of attention. I just want to seek attention and just feel so kind of special, that type of thing. That's my experience of my periods. That's my periods experience. I don't know about you, but I would love you guys to share your experience in the comment section. And if this video was so helpful or important, please do let me know in the comment section and just tell me what is your experience as a girl, like enduring, what is your struggles when you're like experiencing